Nowadays, we like to call things retro or vintage when we want to attach a certain value, identification or authenticity to something that we use today. When we take bigger steps in that, we celebrate traditions or we reinstall archaisms to ventilate how much something means to us from our own culture or even someone else's. This phenomenon was also practiced by Cleopatra, the great queen of Egypt, when she took back to very specific ancient Egyptian symbolism to legitimize her position on the throne as a queen of Egypt, when she herself was coming from a long dynasty of Greeks. In our time in Western Europe, we saw the Italian Renaissance from the 12th century onwards that rediscovered Roman and Greek culture. A renaissance in itself is not an isolated phenomenon and happened frequently over time. So we see even that a renaissance in itself can be retro or vintage. This little piece is a Neo Sumerian foundation cone and it measures 12.5 centimeters and it commemorates the building of a temple in the city of Girsu, and that is Tel Tel in southern Iraq, and it dates to approximately the 21st or the 22nd century BC. As academic humor is quite lethal, I have to say that my Sumerian is quite dusty, so I have to sneak a little bit on the translation. It says, Gudea, ruler of Lagash, built here the house 50 of the lion-headed eagle, the temple of Lord Gesu. The second dynasty of Lagash, just before the third dynasty of Ur, was a period of a Sumerian revival after the Akkadian Empire that succeeded the Sumerian one during the 4th and 3rd millennium. During the Neo Sumerian Renaissance, Sumerian culture, art and literature was promoted by the local rulers. Even though people spoke the Akkadian language, official texts were being written in Sumerian cuneiform. The house 50 was the Ninu, a temple dedicated to the god Ningirsu of the city of Lagash. A different name for Ningirsu was Ninurta in the Sumerian and Akkadian mythology. The lion-headed eagle is possibly a reference to Anzu, a minor deity that looked like a reversed griffin and is known as the guardian of the main deity of the Mesopotamian pantheon called Enlil.